Everyone can feel anxious sometimes in their life. But if you are feeling anxious every single day, which is hindering or interfering in how you're dealing with the stresses of your life, then keep watching this video, as today I will share 4 A's that will help you to manage chaos and hence feel less anxious in your day. Hi everyone, I'm Supriya Sahai, life and a career transition coach. And in my experience to coach executives to gain clarity and confidence in their personal and professional life, we first begin our work with trying to understand what is their relationship to chaos and anxiety. And that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing today with all of you through the 4 A's that I have mentioned in the beginning of my video. So keep watching. So what are these 4 A's that I'm talking about which will help you to manage and stay more peaceful around chaos in your day? The first A is acceptance. And we all tend to over-idealize and be in our own mind and become that perfectionist where every single detail is planned out of my day. But what I want you to start creating as a belief system is to create a new belief system of acceptance, that as much as you love order in your day, so is there a part in you which also loves chaos and messiness. And how is that possible? It is very much possible if you look back to your childhood or your teenage years. And I want you to remember those fun-filled moments where things were absolutely in a mess, there was nothing planned in your day, and you still went out, took those important decisions, and felt happy and content in that day of yours. And as you're remembering this experience, what again I'll invite you to do is create this new belief system of that, yes, I accept this part of mine which used to love a lot of messiness and chaos, but due to whatever reasons of growing up and being conditioned into a society which believes that everything has to be in order, I shut this part of mine. And now I accept this part. And this will bring a lot of peace in you, where you start accepting that even though you believe that you are perfect and you like things in order, there is a part of you which also yearns and wants that chaos and messiness, because from there comes creativity and a lot of satisfaction when you are creating something that you have not even expected. The second A stands for alter. Now, the moment we get up in a day, we have a lot of things planned, not even for that day. We have a lot of things planned for probably the coming week or a month. And when you have a belief system that you will be able to create alternative perspectives if and when required, gives you a lot of confidence that no matter what is happening around in my day, I have the ability to create alternatives. So the second A that stands for alter means that if there are clashing schedules, for example, between parents to drop off their child, which they have planned a week in advance, and there comes the day where they both, due to their work commitments, are unable to go and leave the child. Now, what are the kind of alternatives you can come up with instead of starting a blame game that we had planned this a week back and you were supposed to go and drop the child, but now you're coming and saying that you have a meeting and so do I, now what do we do? So instead of getting stuck in a perspective, when you start having this belief system of alternatives, you will feel more equipped to handle chaos on a day-to-day basis instead of feeling stuck. The third A stands for avoid. As much as we are living in a society which is obsessed with this word hustle, and you keep doing something till you achieve it, I am inviting you to also have a belief system to avoid. And just again, first bring yourself to the acceptance that a lot of times avoiding some very, very difficult tasks in that particular moment or day will bring you peace, and it is okay. It's something like that sometimes even the lion gives in to the might of an elephant and just leaves the territory. So it's okay to avoid certain situations for that time being before you can come up with certain alternatives either, or you can be in the acceptance that, hey, this is not my forte and I am not going to do it, because again, remember, you're not a perfectionist, you are a human being. Or you create an alternative and probably delegate it to someone or reach out and ask the help. And so it's okay, and be in the perspective of let me avoid it and let's see what comes up. The fourth A stands for anticipation. If you will leave some breathing room in your day, in your task sheet, just with no tasks to be done, no calls to be made, no schedules to be made for the next day, it will mentally give you that feeling of spaciousness. Because the more you are trying to control and finish the to-dos of your particular day, the more out of control you will feel in your life in that particular day. So what I'll invite you to do is, when you are planning a particular week or a particular day, look out and see that what are your top priority or your top 3 priorities of that week or month or day, and then see of how you can spread this instead of stuffing everything into that one day. Because then what you're doing is you are leaving no room to anticipate and have some space to have things that are unplanned also coming in your day. So the moment you don't leave that space in your day, you will start feeling anxious and worried that those tasks that you've planned have not even started being done, and here comes the chaotic day with so many things that are unplanned. So there you go, guys. I hope you actually implement and play around and experiment with these 4 A's, and do share your feedback of how did it help you to balance and avoid the excessive anxiety that you were feeling in your day or your week. And if you would like to reach out and know more about what I do, visit my website, that is www.supriyasahai.org, and please like and subscribe my video and put the bell notification on as I roll out a video every Tuesday.